it's my pleasure to tell you about Myers Y. Cooper, a master developer, financial innovator, and civic leader in his hometown of Cincinnati. He was also the 51st governor of the great state of Ohio. His life is an incredible American success story. A prominent Republican leader in the early years of the 20th century, he got his start in politics by working on the presidential campaign of my great-grandfather, William Howard Taft. In addition, this remarkable man developed whole residential areas of Cincinnati as we know it today, and is widely credited with modernizing the business of government in the state of Ohio. But all that comes a bit later. Let's start this, like all good stories, at the beginning. Myers Y. Cooper was born in 1873 into a family with 10 other children. When his dad died in 1889, Myers was just 15 years old and the only man left on the farm. He worked there for the next 3 years, paying off the family's debts before he was able to leave to attend the National Normal School in Lebanon. Too poor to finish college, Myers traveled to Cincinnati in 1893 to join his 3 older brothers in the Cooper Brothers real estate business. His total capital? $16 and tremendous energy. He walked throughout the area 16 hours a day, listing houses and pursuing prospects. His marketing efforts with the Hyde Park Land Syndicate were very successful, and he soon generated enough capital to build and sell homes in the area. In 1895, he launched the Myers Y. Cooper Company. His marriage to Martha Kinney in 1897 proved fortuitous to business as well, since Major Kinney, his new father-in-law, owned a 12-acre farm near land the Hyde Park Syndicate was selling. Eventually, the Myers Y. Cooper Company would take over the syndicate and almost exclusively develop the entire area.
Right from the beginning, they had an architect that built all these homes, and every one of them was different, and it was built to the accommodations of the purchaser. It wasn't one of these stale-bought things where you had a set plan that every house in the subdivision was the same. And I think that was a great achievement of the Cooper Company, particularly M.Y., who was the head of it.
By the time he retired, Cooper had built more than 7,000 homes in the Cincinnati area, including Hyde Park, Montgomery, Forestville, Indian Hill, and Marymount. Not just a builder, Cooper was a man of unique vision. He expanded his operations to control the entire process of building and selling homes. For building materials, he founded the Hyde Park Lumber Company, the Hyde Park Supply Company, Midland Lumber, and Cincinnati Building Supply. For custom trim, he started the Westwood Planing Mill. King Heating and Roofing and Standard Castings Company would supply the heating and plumbing components of his houses. He helped finance the Schroeder Hardware Company. To help sell his houses to a broader market, Myers developed a new type of financing plan based on a low down payment and a mortgage paid in monthly payments. To that end, he founded the Hyde Park Savings Bank, which he later merged with the Norwood Hyde Park Savings Bank and Trust Company. His success in Cincinnati soon became the model for home financing across the United States. So here we have a person who grew to prominence through his own energy and efforts, as well as a family man with 2 children. A man of principle and deeply religious, Cooper didn't smoke, drink, or gamble, and he believed in building whole communities in which families could prosper.
He just adored family. I mean, he would have us over to his house for dinners, just to play. I remember playing there with my cousins, first cousins, second cousins. Anytime he could have the children over, or his grandchildren, who were, of course, adults in my memory, he was thrilled to have us. I don't recall him playing with us so much as watching us play and smiling. I always remember him smiling. I don't remember him ever looking solemn.
He gained statewide recognition through his service to the Republican Party, as well as by serving as president of the Ohio Fair Managers Association and 3 terms as president of the Ohio Council of Churches. As a result, he was nominated as the Republican candidate for governor of Ohio in 1926. While he lost that election to the incumbent Democrat governor, the campaign took him to every corner of the state, and gave Cooper a good understanding of the needs and challenges of Ohioans. That set the stage for his run for governor in 1928, when he led the ticket in a Republican landslide. With Republicans in the majority, Governor Cooper had the support he needed to overhaul state government. His administration marked a bright chapter in the history of Ohio government. He reformed how the state dealt with agriculture, public health, public utilities, highways, education, and industrial relations. Most important, Governor Cooper modernized the financial management of state government. He gained the power to control spending, creating an accounting and auditing system that became a model for other states across the country. Unfortunately, Cooper could not survive the political backlash caused by the Great Depression, and he lost in his bid for re-election in 1930. Myers Cooper returned to Cincinnati, continuing his successful businesses and serving his nation, state, and hometown as an elder statesman until his death in 1958 at the age of 85.
I met him probably in the late 40s. His grandson and I were good friends. We were in college together. We would go over and visit the governor during that period of time. So I probably knew him 12, 15 years before he died. And we would talk often, and we were just young people, you know, at the foot of the governor of the state of Ohio, which was a very impressive thing for us at that time. And I would go up there as often. I'd find excuses to get his grandson to take me up so I could see him, because he was really quite a nice man.
Myers Y. Cooper left a powerful imprint on Cincinnati and the state of Ohio. The communities and businesses he created have stood the test of time, and his financial and government innovations continue to benefit us all. Governor Myers Y. Cooper, what a life he led. A native Ohio son who through his own energy and ingenuity built whole communities and brought state government into the modern world. I join you today in welcoming him into the Business Hall of Fame.